boy. All right, we're really late, so we should probably get going. Now the news, brought to you by the Lost Bros. Today, Disney announced that the ongoing evolution of Epcot includes plans for a play pavilion. This new space will be devoted to playful fun and feature an innovative city that'll come to life under the dome of the unnamed pavilion, previously known as the Wonders of Life. A city under a dome, that doesn't fit in at Epcot. It's too close to what Walt wanted. We need something else. The pavilion city will be... What a great start. You don't get to laugh.
I was laughing.
Get out of my shop. I'm joking. The pavilion city will be bursting with interactive experiences, and the garbage cans inside will be bursting with trash. Because that's just what happens at Disney now.
True story.
Inside, you'll find Disney characters, hands-on activities, and engaging entertainment when it opens just in time for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World ***. Per Zach Ridley, portfolio executive, Walt Disney Imagineering, quote, "This innovative new pavilion is beyond anything we've ever created and is completely unique to Epcot for at least 60 days. Built on the power of play, it introduces an immersive and interactive city where you can explore, create, and interact with some of your favorite Disney characters. This is an experience worthy of our bold vision for Epcot and cheap enough to be approved. Changes are coming to the Epcot."
Is that a direct quote?
Yes. Yeah, no, we don't make up quotes. What do you think this is? What was... I don't even remember the name of that now. What made up the... They changed the Iger quote.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Barron's,
thank you. Yep. Barron's. They also make a mean pizza, frozen pizza, I believe. It's their red brand. Changes are coming to the Epcot main entrance as well. Those are announced today, where the plaza will welcome guests with new pathways, sweeping green spaces, and a newly reimagined fountain. Of course, if you're not a fan of the green spaces, orange spaces will be offered. They're more intense.
Yes!
This,
That's so good.
This new design will pay homage to the original park entrance with fresh takes on classic elements, such as 82 of the exact same flags. So get ready.
What's with the flags?
Every 5 feet. They were just like, how do we make this look better? Flags. That's it.
Yes.
Like, hello, I'd like to order 18 flags. No, all the same. This part of the new entry experience, Leave a Legacy photos will be moving into a beautiful setting just outside the park's gateway. That's right. One will be added to the end of each parking row to help you find your car. I think I'm parked in NSYNC. I'm not sure. Parked by the NSYNC photo. Yeah, until that mom from Iowa drives into one. It'll be great, like the monorail pylon. Additional significant redevelopment will begin between Spaceship Earth and the World Showcase Promenade. More details about the transformation on this area will be announced by Disney at a later date when they aren't rushing to decide what to announce to thwart a Universal announcement. Can you come for 2 days? We got to figure out an Epcot announcement. Okay. That was their PR department. That was a real thing. Yep, I know what's going on. You'll also soon, I'm sure they're watching. You'll also soon be able to look into the future of Epcot project at a new Experience Center coming to Epcot later this year. The Experience Center will be located in the Odyssey and feature interactive exhibits to help visualize park projects, because it's just so hard to see what they're building for Guardians of the Galaxy. Can you see it? I don't know where it is. It's just a blue sky.
Birds are flying into it.
If only we could visualize it somehow. It's a great show. This week we got a good look at the construction for that Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. 2 new tarps were put up on the construction site. It seems they were already working on the awesome mix for this attraction as the tarps were blowing in the wind.
Nice.
Yep.
I liked it.
Definitely didn't hear you put wine below your desk.
What are you talking about? That was my knee hitting the desk.
All right, I'm ready to start laughing now.
I'm ready to start laughing now.
He was very focused.
Why start now? Yesterday we learned that guests at Oga's Cantina at Disneyland Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will not be allowed to take alcoholic beverages outside of the cantina, mostly because there's just so many people in the way you can't get out. But anyway, just goes to show you, Black Spire Outpost is a wretched hive of scum and villainy until someone says it's not what Walt would have wanted. Speaking of things happening right now, coming this weekend is the 2019 Princess Half Marathon weekend. Nick, you're not running, are you?
No, I've never done that
You don't
one
do
yet.
this one, yeah.
No.
But there is special merchandise for this event, including a tiara, headband, glassware, and athletic gear. So if you're at Walt Disney World and come past a large group of people running, it's not a marathon. They're just put out more pins. So they're just going to get them. I knew. This is the dad joke episode. A new 270-acre solar energy facility is open at Walt Disney World that has the capability of completely powering 2 parks every year. Yeah, that sounds impressive, but one of those 2 parks, Hollywood Studios. Basically a shop and a restroom.
That was a good one.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I hate all of them so much. What are they mug of the week? It's a Yesteryears mug from Pleasure Island. It's very exciting.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks. The new interface for mobile ordering has arrived at Walt Disney World. Many menu items now feature pictures alongside them, so guests will know what their food looked like before it was cryogenically frozen.
Nah.
Guests with food allergies will be able to more easily find items that work for them. There are special sections, including ones for guests with gluten allergies,
Woo-hoo!
egg allergies, nut allergies, and for me, a Bob Chapek's BS allergy section.
Wow.
Yeah. Michelle will, of course, need all of these.
Yep.
Yep. Now then, once Michelle has completed her mobile order, she'll click "I'm here," and they will serve her the food through the tubes in her allergy bubble soup. Quite the process. But Disney, they're very accommodating.
They really are.
Right into the funnel at the top of the bubble soup. They just pour the tofu bowl. And if they gotta blend it, they're good with it. It's fine.
Yeah, blended. It's good.
There's. That's right. Donate on Patreon so I can make fun of Michelle more. There's a new... It's on the screen. See, it's over... Oh, never mind. There's a new... I can see what is on the screen now. It's very exciting. There's a new limited-time Dole Whip Sundae themed to Hey Hey from Moana coming to Aloha Isle at the Magic Kingdom. It, of course, makes sense to do a Moana snack because when it comes to themed specialty foods, no one knows just how far they'll go.
Nah.
2 additional new Sundays are coming. As Storybook Treats in Fantasyland, they'll have the Lost Princess Cone, themed to Tangled, while Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies will be getting the Adventure is Out There Cone. Because when you think of science fiction and the world of tomorrow, you certainly think geriatric widower flying around on balloons. I butchered that. Let's move on.
Just start over. Just try it again.
Nope.
No?
Nope. No going back.
Okay.
We're already late. It's 9:18. There's a new T-shirt for St. Patrick's Day featuring Peter Pan's Mr. Smee and the phrase, "Kiss Smee, I'm Irish," which is still better than the original phrase, "I wish I had a different character on my shirt." Yes. The original shirt featured John Lasseter.
No, maybe not. Would not wear that.
They were going quick off the shelves. People just grabbing them all.
Just grabbing. Just grab.
Yep.
Oh.
What?
I just got it.
I'm glad I have someone that's slower than me sometimes.
I have a lot to do right now.
So do I.
You should get a shirt that says "He's slower than Smee."
Whoa.
With an arrow.
An extensive phased renovation of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios will lead to longer wait times over the spring and summer seasons, as will Brazilian tour groups. The work, of course, is to accommodate Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which has run out of things to remove from the park and is now moving on to the 5th dimension. We need to close this big watch and this child with a Mickey, and all needs to go. The C3... Killing it tonight. The C3PO animatronic at Disney's Hollywood Studios Star Tours attraction has been temporarily removed for a brief refurbishment, though given recent events, putting a restraining bolt on the droid may not be a bad idea.
Ooh.
R2-D2 and Yoda have made their way onto Loungefly backpacks available at Disneyland Star Traders. They retail for $75, but if that's too much for you, you can wait for the Bib Fortuna coin purse or the Ponda Baba Alex and Ani bracelet.
Oh, there it is. There it
Deserves
is.
it.
That's
Really?
it.
This
yes.
one? This one out of all of them.
Yeah, it's been a rough night.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, our writers could have written a better joke, but they were too busy playing merchandise still.
Wow.
Very popular game. On Valentine's Day, a new Alex and Ani charm bracelet was released celebrating the 60th anniversary of Sleeping Beauty. The charm features Aurora on one side and the phrase, "True love conquers all," on the other. The charm wasn't originally set to feature Aurora, though. The original front had Bob Iger and money. Conquers all. What they conquered? Hollywood Studios. Also on Valentine's Day, Epcot's Fountain View offered a Lady and the Tramp themed cupcake, complete with red velvet spaghetti and meatballs. This marks the closest a Lady and the Tramp themed dish has ever come to tasting like Italian food. Oh, she got it now. She got it.
No, I'm laughing at his laugh.
Oh. Yeah, no, the show's not funny.
Nope.
The show sucks.
We just laugh at each other.
Fairy Tales, this year's Disney pin trading event, will take place August 9th and 10th at Epcot. The event honors Disney animals, both realistic and fantastical. This is opposed to Furry Tales, a Zootopia fan event, which I'd rather not talk about.
Oh. That's probably a real thing. Yeah.
Probably. Recently, some new custom Recently, some new customizable D-Tech phone cases were introduced, including ones for former attractions Snow White's Scary Adventures at the Magic Kingdom and the Kitchen Cabaret at Epcot. You should read the site.
I was a little busy.
In case you don't remember these attractions, let me provide some context. Once upon a time, Disney actually used Epcot to try and teach people things.
What?
Then one day, the evil bald robot came and crammed poison IPs where they didn't belong. Yes. And he would have gotten away with it, but the villagers crammed him into a flying toaster of his own invention, and he melted. The end.
Wow.
This is a weak monologue, man. There's a new... I'm going to write the monologue next week. There's a new bracelet. Hey, did you hear? There's a new bracelet for sale in the parks featuring Dumbo and the phrase, "I live in Fantasyland." Of course, the prototype said, "I live in Fantasyland" on that side. And the other side, Hollywood Studios is a full-day park.
Oh.
Yeah. Come to Stage 89, where we celebrate Hollywood Studios. There's a new necklace that features a pair of Mickey ears and the phrase "vacation mode" on it. Yeah, there's also one in Animal Kingdom that features the Yeti and says B mode. B mode. We have a lot of jewelry jokes this week.
It's the way to go.
Yep, that was all the news this week.
That's what the
Jewelry.
kids like.
Yeah. Construction has begun on the Animal Kingdom Club 33 location, and much like the park itself, Club 33 may be many things, but it's definitely not affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not affordable.
One mark.
The look it up, kids. The Passport collection of merchandise at Animal Kingdom got some new additions. There's a hat. The hat features many of the lands from the park, such as Harambe, Pandora, and India or something. Also found in Animal Kingdom this week, a new DuckTales shirt. They found at Hester and Chester's Dino-Rama. It makes sense because life is like a hurricane that dropped carnival rides into a Disney theme park. That's in the song.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Life is like a hurricane here in... Thank you. Lasers, aeroplanes, it's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, the woo! Nobody else wanted to join in? How do you not join it?
I'm too young.
He wasn't alive.
Crushing.
He wasn't alive.
I mean, like the reboot. Wasn't alive for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, the hurricane that dropped that in, Hurricane Eisner. Speaking of hurricanes, Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill. It's a good transition. Bar and Grill at Disney's Beach Club Resort recently debuted the Shipwreck Angus Bacon Cheeseburger. A burger made with short rib and brisket topped with bacon and fried shrimp.
Oh my.
It's all part of the Disney Dining Plan's new slogan, 3 animals, 1 credit. Thanks for chuckling, everybody.
Oh, that was good.
At Disney Springs, Maria and Enzo's has extended its 40% off annual pass holder discount through the end of May. And not to be outdone, if you show your annual pass at any Disney-owned restaurant, everyone shares a laugh.
Ah.
Then you pay full price. Sprinkles at Disney. Michelle always laughs when I do the pause. Every time.
I love it.
The
pause is kind of funny.
Because we're all waiting.
Yeah. We are all waiting for this show to be good. We've been waiting a long time.
Getting there.
Yeah, sure.
Slow.
No, don't worry. I'll be there next week.
I didn't say don't worry.
You'd said things would go better. Lied. Sprinkles at Disney Springs had some limited time cupcakes the last few days. There was a stuffed French toast cupcake over the weekend. Now they have a cookie cupcake. And next week they'll introduce a new flavor that has never been sold before at Walt Disney World, chocolate.
That sounds exotic.
Yes. The rare chocolate cupcake. See, kids, the joke is that every cupcake is themed to another food item instead of normally flavored. At Disney World, yes. Also at Disney Springs. See, every time. Every time. Yes.
Sorry.
Also at Disney Springs, it's rumored that a food truck offering macaroni and cheese themed dishes will be arriving soon to Food Truck Park on the west side. Nothing is official, of course, until a mac and cheese cookie shows up at a pass holder event. It does sound bad.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah. Aren't Disney cookies hard enough?
Yeah.
Uncooked pasta on them. Ron John Surf Shop will be coming to Disney Springs later this year, offering gear so that visitors can be well equipped to crowd surf into Batu. Get ready for it. Cowbunga. A new menu debuted at Banana Cabana at the Caribbean Beach Resort this week. American favorites like cheeseburgers and loaded sweet potato fries have replaced Caribbean dishes, though the pool bar still retains its most unique specialty, being open for lunch. Because Sebastian's Bistro is closed for lunch. I'd like to apologize for this week's show. Anyway. Starting March 29th. Oh, this is rough. Starting March 29th, PCH Grill at Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel will begin offering Donald Duck Seaside Brunch. Then will offer Mickey waffles as well as breakfast and lunch specialties while characters visit guests. And in keeping with the Seaside Bird theme, Donald will stand next to your leg while you eat and jump on the table when you go up to the buffet.
Mine.
Chunk my ribs.
Mine.
Look out, those birds will take your ribs. That's every time I go to Flame Tree. There's some tourist who will warn you, the bird will take your food.
He only likes the fries. He doesn't eat
No, they eat everything.
I've never had
I've
them
seen the
attack.
birds eat ribs,
Oh.
pulled pork,
Wow.
doesn't matter, chicken, which is really sad.
Oh,
Yeah, birds
that's
eating
messed
chicken.
up.
Yeah, no.
Who's feeding the bird
Yeah.
chicken? Like,
And
here,
they're-
birdie,
I don't know what's worse, the fact that you're feeding them chicken or Flame Tree barbecue.
Oh.
That's the cruel part. Oh, didn't even have sauce on it.
I like it.
You like what?
I like Flame Tree.
Ugh, gross.
I mean, I haven't been in a while, but
You know what would be good?
I also like STK.
a
which we-
discussion where perhaps the best counter service restaurants battle it out in a seated tournament.
Nah.
No?
Would
Doesn't
anyone
sound
really enjoy that? I don't know.
I don't know. This week, Disney gave us a better look at the Ant-Man and the Wasp Nano Battle coming to Hong Kong Disneyland. The attraction replaces Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, but is a completely different attraction. Of course, my favorite scene they previewed this week was the one where General Zola is trapped in a toy package and you have to shoot the Z on it. The Z of...
Yeah.
Good job. Nick.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
that's
that one
bad.
was pretty good.
That's bad.
Of course, the Z stands for Zola and nothing else. Tsum Tsums are getting featured in their own game on the Nintendo Switch called Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. The game at first lasts 60 days, then 90 days, and then a whole year and features over 15 playable salmon dishes.
What?
By the way, the teleprompter broke.
Oh, okay. I guess.
What?
Yeah.
No, that was a good joke. You just didn't understand.
I know I didn't. Now
It's a joke
get
about
it.
Epcot
Yeah,
Festival.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it again for Nick, shall we? From the top.
Come on.
Disney is
You get
releasing a new game for the Nintendo Switch called Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. The game at first lasts 30 days, then 60 days, then 90 days, and then the whole year. It also features over 15 playable salmon dishes.
Yeah. It's not bad, right?
Epcot Festival?
I don't get it.
That was good.
No.
Let's see the chat. I don't know.
No.
Oh, they're still behind. They don't
vote
know
on
yet.
it.
Edie's and Dryers are releasing a pair of ice cream flavors to promote Toy Story 4. The flavors include cinnamon churro carnival combo and chocolate peanut butter midway mashup. There will also be flavors themed to Toy Story Land, so keep an eye out for peeling paint praline and brownie budget cut.
Yes.
Don't worry if you're looking out for those calories. Both come in both regular and tail-free versions.
Oh.
Snap!
You.
Ouch.
Word, son.
I'm more behind than the chat right now.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're
Anyway.
behind than a Disney construction schedule.
Oh, good one.
Disney and Coach have teamed up to produce a new merchandise line, including high-end stickers. The line is part of the strategic alliance that also brought us Pixar Pier. Yeah, these ones stay on, though. That was... Come on. Really? Production has wrapped on Star Wars Episode 9. It's expected to be the end of the Skywalker saga as the franchise heads into a new direction. That direction is recasting younger versions of every character they've killed in the new movies. Start over. Pixar released the third short in its Sparks Shorts program called Kit Bull. It's a story of a kitten who finds the courage to wear an all-white suit and call itself Mr. 305.
That's awesome!
That's the one that gets over.
That's one.
No, it wasn't.
It really was.
It was the one for like the wives who have to watch at home and hear in the background. They're like, I get that one. John, that one was good. I got that.
Yes, these are my people.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Maybe there are late night talk shows that maybe don't revolve around Disney, that maybe just do current events. It might be worth looking into. Not entirely sure.
I'll look into that. Thanks.
The remaining shorts will be available on Disney Plus starting this fall, which is perfect since I'll be able to throw my devices equipped with Disney Plus off the highest point in the Skyliner. The teleprompter is gone. It has scrolled past the next joke.
I'll do it.
No, wait, hold on. I still have the paper. It's just scrolling now. Hold on, folks. We got to get to the last joke. I promise it's definitely worth it. Oh, you know what's funny? That's where the printer died. Hand me the last joke, please. Thank you. This is unbelievable. So the teleprompter is now auto-scrolling, and the printer died on the page with the joke that I have to read. All right, we're going to do this the old way.
All right, last joke of the week. Here we go.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's get
It's totally worth it.
Come on, Tom.
Totally going to
Woo! Bring it.
We got this.
Feel the heat.
We got this, Cameron.
All right.
So much.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're ready now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Recently, the Russo brothers revealed that Avengers Endgame may run as long as 3 hours, or the same length as a Disney After Hours event.
Yeah!
Way to bring it home.
Yeah.
Way to
Or
bring
the
it
same
home.
length as this week's Monologue.